And good evening. I'm Shreya Dhondial. It is good to see you. Dramatic anti-pollution protests in India's national capital have turned into a full-scale slugfest between the BJP and the opposition. No, the fight is not over the raising or rising AQI levels. It's over protesters who were bona fide members of the Naxal fan club. What was to be a protest against pollution yesterday was hijacked with a very shameful agenda, ladies and gentlemen. Some protesters yesterday carried posters of the dead Naxal strategist Hidma. They raised slogans like "Jitne Hidma maroge, har ghar se Hidma niklega." And they threw a convoluted theory on how Delhi's pollution could be fixed by the Maoist model, whatever that is. The police showed up. There was a scuffle, and the protesters, stunningly enough, ladies and gentlemen, pulled out pepper spray and attacked the police with it. Before we go any further, just see for yourselves what was said and done in these protests.
कल रात से लेकर अभी तक हमें कुछ डिस्क्लोज नहीं किया गया। हमें रात के 1 बजे बताया गया कि उन पे एफआईआर हो चुकी है और वो कल पेशी की जाएगी उनकी। उसके अलावा हमें कोई भी डिटेल्स अभी तक नहीं दिए गए हैं। ये भी नहीं दिया गया कि वो कब निकलेंगे। हम सुबह से यहाँ वेट ही कर रहे हैं। कोई यहाँ सोया भी नहीं है कि अगर आपको लग रहा है पेपर स्प्रे है, मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट फैब्रिकेट हो सकते हैं पुलिस की तरफ से। आप एक विजुअल प्रूफ दिखा दो। हर जगह कैमरा है, हर जगह किसी के पास मोबाइल है। कहीं तो कुछ रिकॉर्ड हुआ होगा कि पेपर स्प्रे यूज किया गया। और जहां तक बात रही हिडमा के पोस्टर्स की, तो वो कोई भी लेके आ सकता है। अगर आप एक ग्रुप में जा रहे हो तो लिटरली आपको पता नहीं है कि वहां पे कौन क्या है। आप सारे ग्रुप को नहीं जानते हो।
Gentlemen, honestly, along with the AQI and IQ levels of some of these protesters needs to be monitored as well. In fact, there is one more soundbite that I will play out for you just to tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. Do these students even realize that Hidma is a terrorist who is responsible for the death of 260 security personnel and the death of 76 civilians? Well, if not them, at least the opposition should have known. Yet, they stepped right into this mess. They picked this one picture up, and let's put that picture for our viewers as well. Not this picture, ladies and gentlemen, the picture where the police is actually almost choking a protester. They picked that picture up from the protest, and they are essentially saying, yeah, that's the picture we are talking about, and they essentially are saying that not pollution, the Delhi government is more interested in choking the voice of the citizen. They asked, this is the opposition asking, why innocent protesters were being treated like terrorists. The BJP responded by calling them terror sympathizers.
वहां पहुंचते ही उनके चेहरे पर से मुखौटा हट गया और अंदर का असली मुखौटा सामने आ गया और वो मारे गए नक्सली कमांडर के पक्ष में आकर नारेबाजी करने लगे।
ये प्रदूषण के नाम पर जो पॉलिटिकल प्रदूषण फैलाने की कोशिश है वो कभी भी कामयाब नहीं होगी। नाम तो आप प्रदूषण के खिलाफ प्रदर्शन कर रहे हो, लेकिन आपकी सोच जो है वो पॉलिटिकल प्रदूषण फैलाने की एक साजिश है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं।
They want to hide the AQI level here in Delhi. That's why they are framing such charge. Delhi is the most polluted, and our Prime Minister, I don't know what kind of Prime Minister he is. He has not even uttered a word and never tried to do it.
Mr. Udit Raj from the Congress party is saying that essentially what the government is trying to do by getting in the pepper spray and charging these students of using violent pepper spray on them is essentially to deviate from Delhi's worsening pollution. And pollution levels are terrible in the city, ladies and gentlemen. But does the opposition have any explanation for what was actually said by some of the students in this protest? You've heard some of them. Now listen to one more such testimony.
दिल्ली में जो AQI के राइजिंग लेवल्स हो रहे हैं, चाहे AQI 1000 के पार जा रहा हो या फिर 2023 में 17,000 लोग मर रहे हो, इतना ज्यादा एयर पोल्यूशन होने की वजह से सिर्फ दिल्ली में, इसमें हम सब देखते हैं कि इसका रीजन imperialist डेवलपमेंट मॉडल है, प्रॉफिट ड्रिवन डेवलपमेंट मॉडल है। ये जनता का डेवलपमेंट मॉडल नहीं है और हमको जनता का डेवलपमेंट मॉडल लाने की जरूरत है। जो माओइस्ट बीजापुर में लेकर आए हैं, जो माओइस्ट बस्तर में लेकर आए हैं अपने जनताना सरकार के थ्रू, वहाँ पर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट किया जाता है, वहाँ पर महुआली तेंदुपत्ता को सस्टेनेबल तरीके से तोड़ा जाता है, वहाँ पर बाहर के जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स हैं उनको अंदर नहीं आने देता है।
This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I said maybe apart from the AQI in Delhi, the IQ level of these students needs to be checked as well. Anyhow, there's breaking news coming in on the story. The Delhi police, as you know, is right now probing the violent protests and the fact that there were pro-Naxal slogans that were raised in these protests. Times Now, in fact, has now accessed the details of the FIR. Now, according to the FIR, barricades at India Gate were breached during the demonstration. Remember, India Gate is not the place where you demonstrate in Delhi. That place is, the place for protest is located somewhere else. Sources are also indicating that student groups, which is the AISA, who are part of the JNU Students' Union, could actually be involved in this incident. The students that you saw could be from the JNU Students' Union, possibly from ISA. Let me go straight across to Priyank, who's joining us on the broadcast. Priyank, you know, the BJP has been saying since morning these are all JNU students and JNU types who were involved in these anti-pollution, pro-Naxal protests. But has the Delhi police named JNU Students' Union and ISA in their FIR?
Yes, Shreya, we have got the Kartavya Patra FIR copy, which clearly mentions in the fourth line on the body of this particular FIR that they got information that the students from the JNU and the ISA will be coming for the protest, and then the Delhi police team reached there. It was a splash mob which went out of control of the Delhi police official, and then we saw that the kind of assault which happened on the Delhi police, resulting to that they also used force, and many of the protesters have also complained before the court that they are injured in the police attack.
All right, Priyank, we leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us. My guest this evening for a very quick chat, Karan Varma.